Alrighty, hey there folks, and let me just say, man, it's been a fun one, hasn't it? Choose Your Legends 4 has come and gone, and the results ended up leaking not only on Reddit, but also a bunch of other forums. So I figured let's go over the top 10 placements for both the male and female, and see who won your Choose Your Legends 4. Alrighty? Well, I'm just gonna say right now, don't expect very big surprises. Chances are, if you thought you knew who was gonna win, you probably guessed right. So, let's start off with the first placement. That, of course, is 10 through 6 in this regard, and this includes a lot of very interesting choices. Okay, so let's look at the male division real quick. Felix came in at 6th with 12,465 votes. Male Byleth came in with 10,410. Robin, after that, male, of course, 9,898, good number. Ash, really, 9,288. I never thought Ash would actually be as popular as he is. I mean, don't get me wrong, love the boy. It's good to see that he's up there at least a little bit. And then, of course, we have everyone's favorite Sylvain, who is in 10th with 9,132. That is quite a lot going on there. I'm actually kind of surprised Felix didn't end up higher. But the next echelon from there is actually quite interesting. But let's move on to female. And I'm sure a lot of you are probably like, what the hell is going on here? Plumeria, a character who maybe has 3 paragraphs at minimum, or even at best. You know, she somehow has managed to get herself in the 6th place spot in the female division. In fact, she actually got 9th overall when it comes to the total tally of votes. She's probably the biggest mover and shaker within this poll, which is saying a lot considering where she's coming from. Guys, she got over Dorothea and Marianne as well, so that says quite a bit. I'm not sure if all of you are just horny or what, but Lewd Fairy wins the day in this regard. 6th place. Y'all need Jesus at this point. Dorothea comes in at 7th with 15,212 votes in total. Marianne quickly following in her shoes at 14,104, nabbing her the 8th spot in the female division. Anna, it's really any Anna, I guess at this point. I just kind of went with the New Year's one for, you know, because the art's pretty. She managed to get 12,137 in total, which not bad for Anna. But unfortunately, Anna's kind of been hitting these spots a lot. She's gotten pretty close in Choose Your Legends, just not as close as we were hoping. And then finally, in the 10th spot, kind of a surprise to me to see her so low, at least on this list, but Hilda is nabbing the 10th spot for 11,702 votes. In case you can't tell, Three Houses seems to be in full swing with these votes, and outside of a Lewd Fairy showing up, there are a few other surprises, so let's move on to the, well, the final echelon here. Who won Choose Your Legends? So when it comes to the 5th and 1st placement, I think we need to understand that, well, Three Houses was definitely the bigger challenger here, and it certainly shows in the top 4, at least for the women's division. Interestingly enough, in 5th place is Erica, who's always kind of been struggling when it comes to Choose Your Legend. She's placed higher before, she's also placed lower, and she's still kind of in that middle ground where she's not quite getting there, but she might just next time, who knows for sure. But this time around, she managed to place 5th with 26,040 votes. Then we had Byleth Female, yep, that's right, Female Byleth, managed to get 4th place with 35,255 votes. Then we had Bernadetta, who came in with 3rd, meaning that she's most likely going to show up in the game sooner or later, guys, with 37,400 total votes. Lysynthia, a character who's not in Heroes just yet, managed to get 2nd place, meaning she is going to get her own brave version of herself sometime later down the line. Came in 2nd, got 42,462 total votes. Jesus Christ. But the real reigning champion here, at least when it comes to numbers, is Edelgard. Edelgard managed to come in 1st, not only in total, as in top rank placing between all of them, but also managed to nab the 1st spot. I'm gonna say nab a lot, aren't I? Managed to get the spot for 1st in female division with 74,617 total votes. Holy crap. Alright, so with the male division, there are a few things that I just wanted to point out real quick. That, of course, is take a look at the total amount of votes between certain characters, and you'll start to notice it's not as steady a decline as it was with the females. And that just says because a lot of the females that were in the voting actually got pretty high up there. In total, it seemed like 7 positions within the top 10 actually belonged to female characters, while 3 others kind of managed to get in there, at least for males, and you can kind of see which ones those were. So, moving on, Seliph came in at 5th place with 15,593, which is actually quite good for him, considering. Remember, he's from a game that has not actually been released in English, and I know a lot of people in my Discord were voting for him. They want to see him get some love, and he definitely managed to do really well. But look at that. Look at the difference between him and Crom. He was so close to getting 4th place, but he lost it to Crom with 15,595. Good going for Crom, at least. He managed to get himself into the 4th placement spot when it came to the male division. Then, of course, we have Marth. Marth. Oh my god, Marth. I don't think it's too much of a surprise here for him to fall back into 3rd place, but this is the 3rd time he's actually been in 3rd place when it comes to Choose Your Legends. At this point, he should just get an honorary Choose Your Legends form of himself, because this poor boy has been stuck there for some time. Maybe next year when, 3 Houses has kind of calmed down a bit, we might actually see more for Marth, but kind of unfortunate where he ended up there. Claude comes in at 2nd with 59,751, meaning he will be getting his own Choose Your Legend version as well later on this year. I wonder what that will be. But the big boy, the one who managed to win the male division, got 2nd place overall entirely. That is Dimitri. He came in with 69, nice, 69,488, and honestly, it was not really that big of a surprise. If anyone really could guess that any of the house leaders would end up winning that, well, there you guys go. That is your final tally for Choose Your Legends 4. I think the biggest surprise here is really just that we weren't expecting any surprises. The most and top voted character, however, is in fact Edelgard, which, quite surprising. I wasn't expecting her to have that massive amount of popularity, but it does make sense. And she managed to pull in a lot of votes. A lot. She has nearly 7 times that of male Byleth's total votes, and a lot of the other classmates, at least within 3 Houses, could not come near or even close to her total amount of votes. And now it's time to take a look at the least voted characters, at least when it comes to Choose Your Legends 4. For those who are wondering who ended up at the bottom rungs, and well, unfortunately, 3 characters in a 3-way tie for 11 total votes. That includes Dalvin from Genealogy, Halcyon from Gaiden or Shadows of Valentia, and Hayden from Sacred Stones. Do any of you people love these characters? Well, you didn't vote for them, so that's unfortunate. All in all, I would say that this Choose Your Legends was pretty simple to understand, and we pretty much knew who was going to win from the onset. And, well, surprise, surprise, hey, it happens. A new game comes along, and 3 Houses definitely pushed it there big time. So, well, this is just how it's gonna be, I guess. So there you guys go. I want to know what you think of your Choose Your Legends winners. Tell me in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.